Welcome to Nuance with Nikki. My name is Nikki, and this is my series called Mandela Monday, in which I try and communicate the hearts of South African children. In about the year 2001, a book was released called Letters to Madiba. There was a challenge at schools for many millennial children to write to our new president. We're a generation not born free but raised free. We watched a revolution in our nappies, essentially. And so I'm going to read you this letter today, and I hope that you enjoy my other letters, understanding the psyche of my country and what our vision was for our nation. Our idea of South Africa is better than anybody's idea of what it is. So I will be reading it from you. Once again, this copyright does not belong to me. It belongs purely to the owners. I do this simply because I think that the narrative of South Africa is the sole property of South Africans. So in Durban on the 12th of November 2001, Dear Madiba. Madiba is Nelson Mandela's clan name. We call him that out of respect. I love South Africa because there are lots of sights to see, places to be, and people to meet. I am proud of this country, but there is a lot of crime against children like me, like kidnapping, raping, and especially child abuse. What I hope you learn about this is that the South African child has never been sheltered from the dark reality of this country. Our parents had quite adult conversations with them. Tourists should enjoy and learn from our country's children. We are a rainbow nation, and children belong to the nation as well. Being a child in South Africa is better than being a child at sea. Unless you're a mermaid, I suppose. I'm glad to live in South Africa because I also have rights just like the older people in South Africa. If I had 3 wishes about the children of South Africa, I would wish that 1. Every child would have a home and a family. 2. Every child would be safe from crime. 3. Children would be accepted for who they really are instead of what they look like. Oh yes, before I forget, you are my hero and my role model. God bless you, Madiba, and may he be with you forever. Yours faithfully, Melissa Rachel Morgan, grade 5. That was on 12th of December from Durban. Okay, yeah. Give me just a second. Ooh, look at this one. I didn't plan to show you guys this one. Look at the picture over here. Again, I stumbled upon this book in a secondhand bookstore once. I always stumble upon things secondhand. Okay? So another thing that I stumbled upon secondhand at a music store was a little-known album called The African Alphabet. I do not own the copyright, but I do recommend, because we dealt with a girl from Durban, wondering where she is today. I'm going to choose the letter I. I is for the Impi, defender of the land, that is our warriors. Okay, from KwaZulu-Natal. Yeah. Asachai in hand, that's his weapon.
You hear it over mountains, echo through the land, over hills and valleys, over desert sand. And when the dust has settled, you can still hear them cry the war songs of the Impi, with shield and assegai. I is for the Impi, defender of the land. Impi, Impi, with assegai in hand. I is for the Impi.
A reminder, moms, dads, and teachers, that my channel is typically not appropriate for children. Please do not allow them to subscribe to this channel. I have a channel called Nikki's Learning Lounge, to which they may subscribe. It would make me very uncomfortable if they read this. This, for me, my motive here is owning the narrative of South Africa, which belongs to us and us alone. As usual, Nelson Mandela was not a saint. He was a sinner who's trying. And as usual, I would like to ask the world to mind their own business and let South Africans mind their South African business.